Natalya responds after having her big, massive airbags, aka her chest, touched by a kid.
Against the powerhouse that is Piper Niven.
I mean, there's no one more well-rounded and more experienced than Natalya in the entire women.
Now, I'm not sure if Natalya believes in God, but if she filled those things with helium, she could certainly fly into the sky and find out whether he is real or not. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. And this news was circulating. This has been pretty viral after a young kid on Monday Night Raw appeared to touch the chest of Natalya during her entrance, and I seen a lot of articles about this, and when I seen it, I just assumed that it was someone, reaching out, someone being a little bit perverted, someone being, a little bit creepy or whatnot. But to be fair to anybody, I mean, these things are so big that it is hard to miss them. So I checked out the footage, I seen the video, and I was like, what the hell? I mean, this was obviously not intentional, and looking at the kid, I mean, it does kind of look like he's a little bit on the spectrum, so I don't think he meant to touch Natalya, but I mean, who knows, maybe he likes to recycle and he just wanted to get his hands on some plastic, so that could be the case too. I mean, that's definitely a possibility, but for me, I'm just not seeing this, and what I did actually see was Natalya just ignore this little kid. She's too busy giving her glasses to like the older girl behind, and I mean, that's cool. She doesn't have to acknowledge every little kid. She doesn't have to, shake the hands or confront or, look at eyes to eyes or give her glasses, give the Bret Hart gimmick glasses to every little kid. But this wee guy did seem like he was, like I said, on the spectrum, and not only did Natalya ignore him, but after she walks away and he's like reaching out for a hug or whatnot, and when his hands touch her there, she kind of just like reaches her hand back and pushes him away, and I thought it was a bit unnecessary. It's, again, I could understand if this was like a grown man, or even if it was like a teenager, or maybe even a kid that seemed like he was 100% functioning. But I mean, I'm looking at this wee guy, and obviously you can't tell everything by appearances, but he does look like he is, suffering from something. So you'd think maybe Natalya would be a little bit more understanding. And speaking of her reaction, even the way Natalya reacted to this, I thought it was a little bit weird. She kind of just said, well, this is what kids do, and her response was, she tweeted this like video, and she says, quote, kids say and do the darndest things, then like a monkey emoji where she's like covering her eyes, end of quote. And it's, I mean, but to say, it's almost like she's saying, oh, see, you can't trust kids, kids will do anything. But again, I don't think this kid meant to do this. This wasn't like a little kid trying his luck, I don't, in my opinion, it wasn't. Like I said, the guy totally looks like he is on the spectrum. He's got something. I don't think this is a proper functioning kid that was fully aware of what he was doing. I mean, I am sure there is some kids in the arena that would have 100% with full knowledge, knowing what they're doing, reached out and grabbed Natalya if they had the opportunity. But just looking at this kid, I don't think that was the case, and I've seen the video a couple of times now. I just don't understand why everyone's making this out to be a big deal. It just looked like the wee guy wanted to grab out and reach a WWE wrestler, and unfortunately, because of how big Natalya's fucking chest is, he's touched her there. But again, not like he grabbed her, he didn't squeeze, he didn't do any shit like that. Plus the kid's like young. I don't think this was intentional. I just don't understand why this has been made out to be a big deal, If it was like a grown man that done it, then I mean, fair enough. But I don't see it. I think Natalya could have been a wee bit nicer to him. I mean, again, trying to push him away, and I mean, you could argue it's because maybe she thinks it's a bad look. But yeah, she just kind of like swipes his arm away, and I thought that was a little bit rude from Natalya, considering she is someone who's supposed to, have a big connection with the younger fans. Well, she didn't really connect with this wee guy, but I mean, I guess it's not her fault. I guess it's not his fault. I think it's just something that happened. But yeah, I definitely think, guys, that there's nothing more to this here. The wee kid just looked like he was trying to reach out, get a hug, and his hands, have touched. I mean, Natalya is like 50% chest anyway. 50% chest, 50% plastic. Well, actually, I take that back. 33% chest, 33% plastic, and 33% boring, with 1% of, I don't know, fucking heart. 1% of heart foundation. So there you go, guys. That's my thoughts on the whole thing. Let me know what you think down below. But yeah, not much to this. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.